Hey y'alls, I'm making some kale greens. So 8 cups of water in the power pressure cooker. That's up to line 6. Next up, some chicken flavored bouillon. I'm eyeballing it like that much. That was about 2.5 tablespoons. Next up, some red pepper flakes. Again, I'm eyeballing it. Probably about a teaspoon. Next up, some smoked turkey, but I had some in the freezer. I had a little tail and a little piece of leg that was cut off. So I'm just going to use this. We're just going to drop this tail right on in. Frozen. It'll thaw out as it cooks. And this was like a really big chicken leg. So when I'm making collard greens and stuff, I just shave it and cut off what I need. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that piece in too. Yeah, so that's going to be our meat. All right, so I'm going to throw a little bit of onion powder in here. Okay. A little bit of garlic powder. Never go wrong with garlic. All right, I'm going to throw in a little fresh minced garlic. I'm going to add a little bit of white vinegar to the water mix. Again, I eyeball everything. I'm going to throw in a little bit of my Cajun bonfire seasoning that I make, my own special seasoning. It'll be back on sale for the holidays. I'll post it on my webpage. So now that I have all my ingredients inside, once it's cooked, I'll taste it and then I'll add whatever is necessary later. So now I'm going to add my kale greens. Wash your kale greens first. Even though they say the kale is pre-washed, wash it again before you put it inside. Oh, I forgot y'all. I'm going to add some onion. So it's my little onion holder. So cute, right? Yeah, just love this thing. So when you're using some of your onion, you throw it back in. I have one for tomatoes too. So I'm going to add a little bit of red onion. All right, y'all. We got those red onions added. So now we're going to add our kale. Haha, this particular bag tells you wash before eating. Some of them might tell you that it's already pre-washed. At least this one is telling you it's not. Wash it before eating. So I'm going to wash it and add it. Guys, when I tell you this is one of my absolute must-haves in my house, it's like I use it to wash my greens, my fruit, everything. Hey, don't pay no mind to that. I got hair dye on it when I was dyeing my hair. Washed it out, but stain's still there. But anyway, yes, I'm going to show you guys how it works. You take it and you pull out the expandable on the side. You sit it on the sink. Pull out the other side. And then you press down in the middle. And voila, you have this big deep pocket on your sink. And then I'll put my kale greens inside. It's big and wide enough where it holds a lot of greens. So I put like a half a bag. I put like a half a bag, so I'll wash that first. Okay, so some people allow, let me turn this over because it just looks so ugly. Yeah, so some people allow it to soak in water for a while. Me, I do that, and then sometimes I just take the quick shortcut, which is I'll use coarse sea salt, and I'll sprinkle sea salt all over the greens. And then I'll take some white wine vinegar, and I'll pour it all over the greens. And then I'll pretty much take my hands and marinate and squish and rub everything together. And then I'll rinse it. So now that I scrubbed and washed them like dirty laundry, I'll take my water sprayer. And then I kind of just run it all through. And then once I'm done, I'll flip them, mix them, and then run it through again. And then I'll repeat the process 2 times. And basically, they're clean. So, yeah, you don't always have to soak them for a long time because the holes, whatever dirt is on it, is going to run off through the holes. And then remember, they're organic, so they don't have any pesticides and all that other stuff on it. But yeah, and I do that, and then I'll mix it up, and then I'll repeat the process. Okay guys, so I mixed and flipped. I didn't fill any more rough sea salt, so that means everything washed and drained through the cracks. So now washing the vinegar and sea salt off again. Everything is running through the cracks. So now that our greens are washed, I placed a little hand towel underneath the bin so the water doesn't drip. And then I'm going to take it over to my pressure cooker, and I'm going to put the greens in. Okay, so our greens are ready to be added to the delicious water. And push them down in there so we'll be able to fit the next batch. Yeah, we should have room for the next batch. Okay guys, so I repeated that same wash process. So now I'm going to try and fit these greens, make everything fit. Because you know greens cook down. Kale don't cook down as much as collard greens, but it does cook down enough where everything will fit nicely. All right, so see, we got everything in. Look at that. So next step, so we're just basically going to put the lid on and basically set it and forget it. So it's locked. See, that's open, that's locked. Once it's locked, you see it on the lock, that pointing to the lock. Now we'll take this nozzle, and this has to meet that arrow. When you're steaming it, then it goes with these little prickles. But when you're cooking it, that arrow has to meet that arrow. Now, I like to cook my kale for an hour because I don't like all the roughage. So, and don't laugh, but I cook everything on the same setting. And that setting is chicken and meat. So I'm going to hit chicken and meat. Then I'm going to hit the timer here. And that's 1 hour. And that's it. It's done. They're going to cook. And we're going to have some nice tasty kale greens.